Hi Eric, how you doing? It's Henry here from Fridge. Interesting question, and one that certainly as a ex-accountant, let's say, really interests me, and now obviously business owner for quite a few years. Um, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, when clients decide they don't want to pay, and the simple question of how do you get money back from clients that don't want to pay, uh, it is definitely a problem because if they've taken a position that they don't want to pay, obviously, um, or they don't want to pay for some reason, obviously they're unlikely to want to change from that view. As ever, Rebecca on here has um, said some really, really fantastic stuff. Find out why. Sometimes it's because I've certainly had it in the past where something wasn't quite finished off to uh, the level that they believe that they should have, and that's completely fair. We we agreed it was finished, and then a few other very small things popped up on a project I did, and then you know uh, that's fair. I can understand why that might happen. So I think it's really good advice by Rebecca is actually just find out to see if there's something very small that will just finish it off or change it for something. I presume because you've gone as far as posting a question that it's probably a bit more serious. um, and when it gets a bit more serious, I mean, I've this is a bit out there, but if sometimes when I've been introduced to people via someone else, and I don't know how this sits with so many people, but I've had a very quiet ear in the person who introduced me, and just sort of seen if there's another situation behind the scenes that I'm not aware of that might be holding something up. Obviously, not go through the entire A to Z of the fact they're not paying me and stuff, but maybe just if there's someone sort of in between that you can get hold of, just see if there's another situation that might be going on. When stage further that it's got to me from me before is they just well um, you do your standard 30 days where you haven't been paid, 60 days, well, come on, guys, it's really not funny anymore. Come on, get your money in 90 days. Uh, this is going beyond a joke now. And then um, my next step was to actually, well, I have actually asked someone else to go and have a chat to them before. It depends how it works for you, but just on a friendly basis, just go and have a chat with them, and again, find out if there's anything going on, or if there was something wrong with the work, or something extra. So it can be funny if there's sort of people in between. Maybe you can just have a quick chat to them, because people, as ever, cash flow's king. And then last off, when it gets really serious, uh, like so many people have said, actually send a full-blown letter. Send a very, very formal letter that you've written. It sounds like you're a writer, so you're probably quite good at writing. And there's some really good like standard accounting templates for late payments around the internet, and make it, a pretty forceful one, and lay your cards out on the table. But also at a point, and I know lots of people would say go to court, but it depends how much the money is worth and how much small claims court, for instance, would cost. Sometimes, unfortunately, and I had to do this a year or so ago, is just walk away and accept that every hour you spend trying to get the money back effectively is 50, $60 maybe you're losing in time that you could be charging. And if you can if you can use that time to something else, well, go for it, because there's only so long you can do it. And yeah, I mean, and so that's my thing. You at some point though, when it comes to money, and if it's sort of a huge, great amount, well, you do have to go after it. But if it's something that potentially you could swallow, um, it becomes a how much time do I really have versus the amount of money that it should be coming back to me. Just choose not to work with them again, or if they do come back to you, well, it's very obvious they need to pay for their work before you can continue. And that's another point. Don't keep doing work for them. If it gets to a certain stage, just don't. You say you just have to stop. So yeah, that's my couple of tips. It's a few things that have happened to me in the past, and but yeah, certainly if there's someone in the middle, or someone you can have a quiet word with, sort of between you, I have found that kind of works before. It's obviously a bit risky, but you've got to put your points across in a a nice friendly manner, definitely, and it has worked for me before. So thank you very much for your time, Eric. I wish you luck in getting the money back, and I look forward to catching you on the community soon. See ya.